Oh yes, guys. Tonight I'm going dogging with the little mandingo.
Yeah.
You better believe it, Schmick.
Oh yes.
Ah, well, there's a way, Mara.
Mandingo.
Swing low, sweet chariot. First doggers of the night. Oh yes, guys, welcome back to the Blot Outdoor Show. We are back out on another stealth camp, me and the human dorsal fin. Stinks there, doesn't it? Looking forward to this one, Mick?
Oh yes.
Yes, it's been a few weeks since little Schmick's been out, so I'm looking forward to sitting back, relaxing, having a few cans of lager, cider, red wine, whiskey. You know the score on the Blot Outdoor Show, guys. Stick around later on for the world famous whiskey review. Yes, you'll have seen the title of this video, in a dogging hotspot. I was just looking on Google a few weeks ago and I searched, not for personal reasons, just for like camping. You know what I'm talking about, guys. I just searched on Google dogging hotspots in the northeast of England, and there was quite a few, and most of them I was looking and I didn't have a clue where they were. And then I seen this area pop up and I was like, I know the area well. My brother-in-law just lives up the road. I've brought the dogs along here for a walk a few times. I've had my son along here on his pedal bike when he was younger. So yeah, up this road you pass like a pond on the left, and as you walk further up there's some allotments, and then there's like a big lay-by there, and apparently from what I've read that is a dogging hotspot. So I'm not too sure, Mick, if I want to see any action or not. If I do get any action going on, obviously I cannot just go up and record it. I'll get kicked off YouTube, but it'll be interesting, guys. It'll be interesting to see what goes on. I was reading these things on this forum, and these different doggers, is that what they're called? Doggers? Dogging people? I don't know. Then what? Telling each other where to go, drive up here, park up next to the allotments, and then they were saying even a bit further on there's another lay-by you can go in. So I'll tell you more about that later. There's a couple of little funny stories I've read in it, little comments that doggers were talking about, and they were praising each other. Oh, I'll tell you later on. Anyway, Mandingos, I'll bring you legends back when me and Schmick get a little bit further up to the dogging spot. Then we need to find the camping spot. So I'll bring you back in a Winnie Mandela. Right. Oh. Right, so we're going the right way, Mick. As I said, guys, from what I read on this dogging forum, you pass like a pond. I don't know where Mick's going. Mick, this way, mate. Oh, you bugger. So it said you pass a pond, and then a bit further up there's some allotments, and then there's like a big lay-by. We shall see. Mick's a dogger. So here we are, guys. We're just walking up next to the allotments. There's a few over there, and there's a few more over there. I know I've walked the dogs up here before. You go up there and there's a few houses. If you're driving up in a car, it's a total dead end. You've got to turn around and come back down. But this has got to be the lay-by, Mick, because it said right next to the allotments there's a big lay-by where the dirty doggers will pull up and have a little bit action. The old action. Mad for it if you know what I'm talking about. I'm not sure if there's any people in the allotments. Most people's probably gone now, but you could get some old guy hanging around. So Mick, we need to get in these bushes and get a spot if we can. Bit filthy fly tipping been going on. How a schmick. Just going to try and find a spot, guys, in the trees over here. We're going to be a bit exposed. That's not the right word, is it, Mick, to use for a dogging video? Exposed. Oh, matron. We're going to be a bit exposed when we erect the tent. Oh. Right, look, it doesn't matter. We're not exactly in a good hiding place with loads of bushes and trees, but it's going to be pitch black in about an hour. So by the time we get the tent set up, get all our gear laid out, it's going to be dark. And I don't want to get too far away from the so-called dogging spot, which is just there. So I think just somewhere around here will do. Way aye. That'll do, schmick. That'll ding dang do for these two mandingos. Okay then, guys, I'll bring you back in a few seconds when we've got the tent up and we're having a nice can of lager, and fingers crossed we'll get some action later on. Rice. Should we get that bar open, Mick?
Oh yes.
You better believe it, my little man friend. We'll have a red stripe, eh?
Cheers, mandingo.
Oh yes. Red stripe. That takes me back to Q Club in Sunderland City Centre back in the day. Cheers, mandingos.
Cheers.
Oh. Cheers, schmick.
Cheers.
Cheers, mandingos.
Cheers, mandingos.
Oh, not bad. This is called Islands Cider. I think it's like a copy version. It's from Aldi. It's like a copy version of Inches. You know that Inches cider I've been drinking. Someone mentioned it in the comments section, so I thought I'll give it a bash. I'm going to show you all our stuff soon. All our drinks, all our food, our setup and all that carry on. Me and Nick's just been sitting chilling. I haven't seen him, you know. I used to see him every day because we work together, but I've been left the factory now 3 weeks, so we've just been sitting having a couple of cans, talking some shite. You better believe it, mandingos. I was telling you when we were walking in some of the things I read on the forum for the doggers, you know what I mean? And one was saying, what was it? Wait, I think they're using fake names. He was calling himself Mario. So this guy called Mario was saying, what was it? Now let's get this right. Here we go. Stephen was so kind and thoughtful. He let me make love to his wife, and then later on he joined in. I mean, look at whatever floats your boat, Mick, you know what I mean? It's not for me, like, but look at, I'm not going to criticise Mick or anyone's into. They're not harming me. Aye, that's what it was. He was saying Stephen's so kind and considerate. Stephen is so kind and considerate. He was letting me make love to his wife, and then later on he joined in himself. Like, that's just totally normal. Do you know what I mean? But aye. Right, guys, when I think of another couple funny stories that I read from the Doggers chat, you know what I mean, the Doggers forum, this is just like them talking amongst themselves and all that shite. I'll bring you back and I'll tell you some more stuff when I think of it. Right. You doggers. Okay then, my fansexuals, time to show you mine and the human dorsal fin setup for tonight. Mick's just sitting chilling, looking.
England score.
Checking the England scores. What's the score, mate?
0-0.
0-0. England 0, Brazil 0. As you can see, that's where me and little Schmick are just chilling out. We've got the bin diesel there for all our shite. I'll show you our drinks. We did have 2 cans each of Islands cider. We've had 1 each already. We did have 2 each of Red Stripe, but we've had 1 of them each. We have got a nice little bottle of red wine for later on, and a lovely half a bottle, a little bit more than half, of Starwood left field single malt Australian whiskey. Good eye, mate. Get some shrimps on the barbie. That was the worst Australian that was the worst Australian accent ever. I'll not do no more of them. Anyway, that was kindly given to us from a legend by the name of Nick Ball. Cheers, Nick, my man friend. Nick's got his own YouTube channel called That's Him with the Daft Hat. I'll leave a link for Nick's channel. I'll leave a link for Nick's channel in the description of this video. You better believe I will. We in my battered and bruised Van Gogh Orion 2-man tent. I've had it for years. Little Mick's there, he's got his air mat down, OEX. We've got the foil mats down. He's got his sleeping bag there, his little Baghdad. My Baghdad's there. I've got all my electricals, power banks, wires, all that shite. I'm on the Berghaus sleeping pad. Shitty old 3-season Gillette sleeping bag, Trekology pillar. And for our food for tonight, we're keeping it simple. We've got 4 quarter-pounders, Aberdeen Angus quarter-pounders. So we've got 2 burgers each. We've got the old bun sexuals. We've got some Skeeters barbecue sauce. We've got, well, for snacks, we've got this Italian cheese and salami selection. So we'll use the cheese for the burgers. We've got some of these smokehouse barbecue nibbles. We've got some sweet chili chicken skewers. Anything else? we've got some biscuits, some short arse. Mick, I've done it again, mate. I've done it again. Sorry, mate.
Short arse.
Short arse. Sorry, it just slips out. I don't know how I do it. Sorry, guys. Short bread fingers, what I meant to say. I always slip out and I say short arse when mixed with us. Pansexual, like to cook the burgers. The old frying pansexuality. Yeah. I think that's about it, Mandingos. I think we've covered everything. And I think now it's time for a nice, cheeky little... Oh, yes. If I can get the top off. Oh, it's very tight. Tight. Yeah. God, it's extra tight. Oh, there we go. A nice cheeky little chest warmer. That's my first taste of that. The rest of it I've poured into an empty water bottle at home. Oh, that's quite nice, that.
Oh, yes.
Quite nice. Obviously, we will tell you exactly what we think about it on the world famous Wasco View coming later on. You know what makes sense, Mandingos. I'll bring you back in a few nails to darkness. Lies.
Aw.
Mick the dogger. Another can dingo, little Mandingo?
I may as well.
You better believe it.
Yes.
On our fourth and final can, guys. Islands, like a copy version of Inches. And it tastes just the same, to be honest.
Oh, yes, it does.
Oh, yes. 2 inches each. Not wrong with 2 inches, Mick.
No, no, wrong. Not wrong with that.
4 inches is better. 6 inches is fantastic. Oh, yes, guys. Not bad at all. Oh, yes. Haha. I'll get a seat next to my little man friend. The little Mandingo. The little dingo man.
Oh, yes.
Human dorsal fin. This is the life, guys. Yes, we've had no action yet as far as the dogging is concerned. We've had a few people walking past with dogs. There was a couple of lads came down earlier on carrying something. I don't know if they'd pinched something or what. Must have been heavy. They kept having to put it down. They were making loads of noise. I had my camera on charge inside the tent, so I didn't have a chance to get it out. And there's been a few cars going past, and me and Mick's been like, oh, he's a car, but it's just went straight past and further up the country lane. But you never know, the night is still young. It's only 9:30, so anything can happen, Schmick.
Oh, yes.
Anything can happen in the world of dogging, the old dog dingo man dingoes. Talking about dogging in the stories, I've just remembered another one that I read on the dogging forum where these people were talking amongst themselves and they're praising each other and they're giving each other tips on where to go and what to do. There was this one guy, I've just been telling Nick about it, called Bert. There's no way they're using the real names. The other guy was calling himself Mario. This guy was calling himself Bert, the old Blurt Reynolds. So what was he saying again? Yeah, he was saying, and they were talking about this dogging hotspot. Mind, I'm going to be honest with you, this chat was off over a year ago, so I don't know, have the police clamped down on this place? Have the doggers been scared off? Because there's a million places they can go. If they get scared off from one place, they'll find another place, and then they'll let each other know online where they're meeting up. So this chat was about this place just behind Schmick, but the chat was off like about 13 months ago. So this guy called Bert was saying, it's always been my wife's dream to have a threesome, you know, have two blokes at once. And last night her dream came true and more. She had 3 blokes at once. He continued on saying, I was watching and I was going to join in, but I was getting that much of a thrill watching my lovely wife enjoy herself with 3 blokes. I didn't join in. I just sat and watched my wife getting pleasured in every way possible. You know what I mean? Can you imagine when they're finished and they go home? It must just be like normal, mustn't it, Mick? You can imagine them going home, can't you? Yeah, put the kettle on, Flower. You know what I mean? Put the kettle on, Barbara. Do you want some biscuits? Aye, pass the custard creams. Do you know what I mean? It must just be nothing. It must
cake
be
at the fridge.
Wait, I get the cake out the fridge, Mick. The muffins, get the muffins out. Oh, matron. It must just be absolutely nothing. But look at, like me and Mick's just been talking about off camera, they're not harming no one, are they? They're enjoying themselves. Doesn't bother me and Mick. Do you know what I mean? Mick's just been saying earlier on, if anyone turns up, he might go over and join in. You know what I mean? Get a little Mick on camera, be like a little Jack Russell, wouldn't he? Go up there, son.
Jack Russell.
Go on, little Mick. His arse going up and down like a fiddler's elbow. You know what I'm talking about, Mandingos. Cheers, Mick. Yeah, we're just having a laugh. We're just having a laugh. That would get me like 10 million views, wouldn't it? Little Mick joining in on the dogging. See little Mick's arse going up and down like a
Little arse.
like a fiddler's elbow.
I've got the little arse.
Oh, Mick's big chunky arse.
Little fat arse.
Class, absolutely class. He's a good sport, isn't he? It's fantastic when little Mick joins me on a stealth camp or a wild camp. You better believe it is, guys. Anyway, time to put the camera down, enjoy another can, and very soon, because it's getting chilly, Mick, isn't it now?
Yes.
A few little chest warmers. Bring you back in a Winnie Mandela.
Right.
2 rights. Time for a little chest warmer. Yeah. Rights. Why, you're some Kevin Costner. It's 10 o'clock at night, guys. Still no dog in action. But you never know. This could just be about the time when a car pulls up. We shall see. In the meantime, I'm going to go back and I'm going to enjoy a few little chest warmers with a little Mandingo. You know, it makes sense. It's little Mick It's little Mick. It's little Mick. Little Mick with a massive dick.
Oh, it's no massive thing.
Lice.
Oh, yes.
Oh yes. Any good, mate?
Oh, yes. Very nice. Very, very nice.
Warm in the chest up?
Oh, yes.
You
On
better
the
believe
chest
it.
of Harry.
That's what it's all about, mate.
That's what you need.
Oh, cheers, little dingo man. Cheers, my fan sexualities. You better believe it. I'm looking forward for the world famous Wasky with you tonight. This is a top quality bottle of Australian Wasky. You better believe it is. Ah. Little schmick, the dogger. The mini dogger.
Yes.
Yes.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
Hurry,
Anyone.
hurry up, hurry up.
Come on, hurry up.
Get little
Come
Mick.
on.
Get little Mick some action.
Sing a little bit of whistle. Come on.
Mick's dying for a bit dogging. You know what makes sense, man, dingoes. Right. Oh yes, Mandingos, it's time to add a little bit sophistication to the Blot Outdoor Show. The old sophistication. You know it makes sense, Mandingos. Some might say we will find a brighter day. Right. You know it makes sense. Go on, Schmick.
Yes,
Get
man.
yourself a nice little
Oh,
bottle
little bitty-
of red wine.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Right. Oh, little Mick's having a slash garden. Maven. Oh, the glove of self-love. Oh. Oh. Oh yes, Mandingos. You know what time it is?
Wasky time.
You better believe it is.
Oh, yeah.
This week, guys, we've got Starwood, left field, Australian single malt Wasky, kindly given to us from a legend by the name of Nick Ball, who has a YouTube channel called That's Him with the Daft Hat. Anyway, let's get this popped in. The old famous Cub Dingo, Mandingos. Not much left. You know the score on the Blot Outdoor Show. Mick, you have the first snifferoonie. Get your little beak in there, my little man friend. Right. What you getting? You tell me what you're getting.
Ginger cake or something?
A little bit ginger cake. Oh well. Here we go. Yeah, it has got a little bit of a ginger snifferoonie. Good call, Mick. Good call, my little man friend. Also getting some, like, a little bit of a red apple smell. Red apple. Any more fruits in that, Mick? Red apple and...
I'll get a bit of apple actually. Red apple.
It has, hasn't it? Ginger cake.
Red apple.
Red apple.
Definitely red apple. Like.
It's there, isn't it? Red apple and...
Red apple. Definitely red apple. Like.
Maybe the slightest little smell of raspberries as well. But I tell you what, it's a one I haven't had before. I have had a Starwood Whisky before. It was actually sent to me from a couple of guys from Australia, but it was a different version of this. It was like Starwood with a different name. I can't remember what it was. Starwood Left Field. This one is. It's the first time I've ever had this. It's the second time ever I've had Australian whisky, and the first one I had was top notch, and this one is getting off to a good start.
Nice.
Mick says red apples. Now I'm getting the red apples is there. I'm not saying Mick's wrong, but I'm getting like a bit of a raspberry thing going on. Anyway, that's enough of the sniffing. Let's get on with the tasting.
Right.
2 rights. You better believe it. I'll have the first taste, Mick. Do you know what? I'm not saying this to big Mick up. We're not dogging together. I'm not doing the old dog dingo with a little man dingo.
Really?
Sorry, Mick. Legend. What a legend this guy is. No, but Mick said, like, you got like a ginger smell, didn't you?
Yeah.
Sorry, Mick's got ginger hair. We're not like taking the Mick at the gingers. Strawberry blonde.
Just maybe haircut, that's all it is.
No, but Mick said he got like a ginger smell. I'm getting a strong ginger. That was good time, wasn't it? It's got a ginger cake taste. I'm sure Mick said something about ginger or ginger cake in the smell. A lovely ginger cake taste, and now I love that. Hold on, let me have another go. Ginger cake, like a fruity cake, you know, like a spiced. You know when you get like a, you know, at Christmas time when someone cooks you,
Cake,
when someone bakes you a
cake.
spiced,
Yeah.
a spiced Christmas
Basil
cake
is a Christmas
with like
cake.
with raisins in,
Oh yes,
with loads of juicy flavourooниes.
yes.
Yeah, Mick, you get some of that, my little man friend. It's very nice. It's very flavouricious, as they say in the southeastern region of Mongolia. Are you getting anything there, Schmick? Are you going to add anything to this whisky review?
Just have a nice fucking smooth fucking taste, that's all I like.
A nice fucking smooth fucking taste. Do you know what, these guys?
Lovely jubbly.
I couldn't
I
have,
like that.
I couldn't have
Nice
said
smooth.
anything better than a nice fucking smooth fucking
I like
taste.
the smooth of that.
In the
Smooth without whiskey.
the silky words of the little Mandingo.
Nice
What,
whiskey.
what an
Nice
absolutely lyrical genius this guy is. I'm going to have another taste, guys. I've got a funny feeling I'm not going to see a nice fucking smooth fucking taste. But here we
smooth. It is
go.
that.
Sorry for the bad language, by the way. That's down to Mick, not me.
Not to me, but sorry. I apologise.
Oh,
Sorry.
not wrong with Sven. Not wrong with Sven. Not wrong with Sven.
What's nice though, that? I like that. I like it. I like it.
Starwood. Left field. I'm getting raisins. I'm getting like a spiced cake
I've
fruit
got
thing
raisins
going
in that
on
as well.
with a little bit of a little bit of a dark chocolate thing coming through. It is really nice. It's not rough at all, is it? Mick's not a big whisky drinker, so if you give, I love a whisky. Mick's not a big whiskey drinker, so if you give Mick a whiskey that's a bit rough, he'll do what most people do when they'll go up You know what I mean? That's gone down nice and smooth, hasn't it? It's lovely. It's tasty. It's full of flavours. Raisins, dark fruits, a little bit raspberry, a few spices, but not overpowering. For me, like a good quality spiced cake that you get at Christmas time. My mum bakes these Christmas cakes and she gives them out to all her friends, and there's loads of booze in and they're nice and moist. Oh, you know what I'm talking about, guys. A lovely, flavourful spice cake taste. That is exactly what I'm trying to say. There you go, Mick. You down that last bit. It's all gone, guys. Oh, there's a little Dregaroni in there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to give that. First of all, I'm going to say a big fat mega thank you to Nick Ball. That's
Nick
him
Ball, thank you.
That's him with the daft hat. Thank you so much, Nick. My man friend sexual. We are going... Wait. You give your score. I am going to give this Starwood left field Australian single malt Scotch whisky a very good, a very decent 8.5 out of 10 dingo mandingos. Oh yes, you better believe I am. Schmickerubial.
I would give that 8.2.5 out of 10, please.
8.2.5 out of 10, please. There you go, guys. There you go. That is the end. That is the end of this week's Wasky review. You know what I'm talking about. This is serious stealth camping. Right.
Oh,
right. Rice. Chicken and rice.
Please, out of 10.
Please. Oh, well then. Time to get the sleeping bag, Mara. Where you gone?
I'm Slash Gordon, cuz.
Tree hugger.
Well, I'm Slash Gordon.
Slash Gordon. Good lad.
Oh, got it.
What's the style, mate? Yep.
Alright, I'm Slash Gordon before I get in the fucking thing.
You've got to get a Slash Gordon before you go in, mate.
So that's something bad like.
Aye.
Huh?
Straight in the tent, mate. The fucking tent. Oh, he's fucking. He's fucking fell out. He's fucking fell out. Our Schmick. That was the grandest entrance I've ever fucking seen. He's fucking legend. What a legend. You know what I'm talking about. This is the bloodhound Joshua. Yeah. He's a fucking legend. Oh, Mick, that's the fucking style, man. That's the style. Fucking legend. Crawling. Fucking. Oh, yes. Get in there, Schmick. I'll get the burgers on in a Winnie Mandela. He's in. He's in. He done it the hard way, but he's in. Are you alright, mate?
Yeah.
Why, yeah. 2 rice. Okay then, guys. You alright, mate?
Yeah.
You better believe you are.
I think I am.
Okay then, my fansexuals. That was the greatest entrance I have ever seen into the tent. I'm going to jump in now after a quick slash Gordon. We're going to get the burgers on. We're going to do some serious Borussia Mönchengladbach. This is the Blot Outdoors Show, the greatest wild camping channel on YouTube. You better believe it is, and you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Ah, yes, amigos.
Yes, little Mick. The schmickster.
Yes.
The worst burgers I've ever had. Totally falling apart. Little Mick's lying there, waiting for his burgers. He's Hank Marvin. Aldi, get your act together with your quarter pounders. Terrible. Falling apart. Shite. Oh yes, folks. Time to get stuck in these burgers. 4 cheeseburgers with barbecue sauce. They were falling apart as we were cooking. Mick, dive in, my little man friend. Oh yes.
Nice. Very nice.
Little bit crunchy, that one. There was one.
I get crunchy.
You know when you get one part of the pansexual that seems to be cooking a burger quicker than the others. I think that's that one. Oh yes. That'll ding dang do for this Mandingo.
Get a bit of crunch in this burger though.
Mm?
There's a bit of crunch there though, the burger.
Aldi's 4 quarter pounders. I normally get the ones from Aldi, the ultimate burger, where you get two like bigger ones. And I've got to be honest, the ultimate burger ones are better, where you only get 2 and the bigger. These are nice and they're tasty, but they were falling apart. I had them in the pansexual, little bit oil, you know, squirt a bit, fry light in. And they were like totally falling apart. But there you go, guys. What's that noise? I can hear like music and voices coming from over there. I hope it's not a swingers party, a doggers party coming down the car park. I don't know what it is, it's gone now. Here we go, folks. Very nice. Enjoying that, Mick?
That's nice. Very nice.
That's what I like to hear. Well, we didn't get any luck as far as people pulling up in the car park for the Duggers, the old Duggan action rooney. That's just the way it goes, man, dingoes. But we still had a good laugh, didn't we, Mick?
That's me. That's.
We've had a good time, we've had a good laugh. Definitely Mick falling over there, trying to get in the tent. That's just normal. Mick normally falls over when we're out camping. So guys, I'm going to take this chance now to say a massive thank you to all you legends who have supported the Blot Outdoor Show over this last week. It is very much appreciated, Mandingos. Me and Schmick are having the time of our lives here. It's absolutely tremendous. You guys are absolutely tremendous. Thank you so much. If you have supported the Blot Outdoor Show, cheers, guys. It is very much appreciated. You've got no idea how much I'm over the moon with all you legends. You better believe it. If you haven't, it doesn't matter. Just give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. That'll ding dang do. For us two legends. For us two Mandingos. Leave a comment. Give us a thumbs up. We are absolutely over the moon with that. But if you have... I can't get my words out. If you have supported the Blot Outdoor Show over this last week, and if you have bought us a coffee, thank you so much. We really do appreciate it. There's your names down there and down there, guys. You know it makes absolute total sense. I'm lost for words tonight, probably because I'm next to a dogging spot and we're waiting for some serious business to happen. Business. Oh, business. But it hasn't happened, guys. There you go, guys. It's a bit of a mess. We're enjoying our burgers. I want to say a massive thank you to all you legends. Thank you so much. Like I've said, there's your names down there and down there. Each and every one of you is an absolute legend. Thank you so much. You know it makes sense. I'll bring you back in a Winnie Mandela. Well, guys, that's it. That's the end of tonight. We're going to get some shut-eye. It's 1:20 in the morning. Little Mick's ready for a bit sleep,
yes.
can you?
Ready for a bit of sleep.
Yes. The old Wayne sleep.
Oh, yes.
You better believe it. How was the burgers, by the way?
Lovely jubbly.
They were alright, weren't they?
They were nice for me.
They were nice. They weren't the best burgers ever, but they'll ding dang do for me and little Schmick.
They were nice.
It's been a good night. We've had a good drink. Beers, ciders, whiskies, red wine. You make me feel so fine. Little Schmick fell over. But that's just normal, isn't it?
That's normal, though.
That's just a normal standard Saturday night for little Schmick. He always falls over at some point. He's like a stunt man. He just tucks and rolls.
Falls over, gets up. Do what it was.
Exactly, Mick. Mick knows the score on the Blot Outdoor Show. Right then, folks, I am spraying, I'm spitting, I'm tired. Little
I'm tired now.
Little Mick's bushed. It's been a fantastic night. And we will see you, absolute legends, first thing in the morning at coffee time. You better believe we will. Good night, Vienna.
Night.
Arrivederci.
Night.
Night.
Night. Night.
Two rights.
Two nights.
See you in the morning, guys. You better believe I will. Love yous all. Rise.
Night.
Good morning, Mandingos. Little Schmick was up before me today.
Oh yeah, first time.
He's already folded his mattress up. Believe it or not, guys, we were awoken by someone shooting. I was asleep, but you know when you're lying there asleep, but you can hear it. And then little Mick says to me, "Chris, can you hear that? Someone's shooting outside in the woods." So it's stopped now, like, but hopefully whoever it is doesn't come back. So anyway, we're going to get up, we're going to get packed away. It's only 10 to 8. Did you hear that cockerel as well?
Yeah.
There was a cockerel.
Shoot them.
You might have shot the cockerel, because the cockerel is shut up. Right, guys, we're going to get up, get a quick slash Gordon, get packed away. I'll bring you legends back. Oh, Mick's dropping his guts again. Oh, matron. Bring you back in a few minutes, guys. Nice. So we've got a few cars and vans now, guys, out there in the car park. Shame we didn't get any last night. The old Duggaroonies. That's just the way it goes, Mandingos. Yes, Mick lad. Yes. Well, you're some Paul Mesner. There's that cockerel. Hasn't been shot. Well, folks, that's it. That's me and little Schmickel dorsal fin, all packed away. Got the bin diesel there with all our shite. Baghdad ready to put on the old Buckaroonie. As you can see, that's where we had the tent. It was a great camp. I've enjoyed it. You enjoyed it, Mick?
Been absolutely class.
Right. Okay, the Mandingos. I'll bring you back when we're walking back along the little country road. Bicycles. Here we go, folks. Time to get out of Dodge City. Been a few cars and a few vans around. Be all the blokes who go to the allotments. That's it, Schmick. We are out of here. What does it stink of?
Piss.
Well, my fan sexualities, that's it. That's the end of this week's stealth camping video. Unfortunately, we didn't get no doggers turned up. I'm cool with that, but little Mick's absolutely devastated because he said he was going to join in.
Oh yes, absolutely devastated.
Little Mick, the dirty dogger. Yes, we still had a great time. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give me and Mick a massive thumbs up. Leave a comment. I do read everyone, and I'll try and get back to as many people as possible. It really does help the channel, guys, if you give us that thumbs up and leave a comment. You better believe it does. Well, Mandingos, that's it. Please join me on Wednesday night for my next wild camping adventure. I don't know where I'll be, but I'll be out somewhere. Join me next Friday for another takeaway review, and next Sunday for another serious stealth camp. See you later, Mandingos.
See you later.
Right.
Right.
Matron.
You know, it's make turtle sense might very nice.